battle of the hair here, Josh.
It definitely is. Both these guys have long hair, and that can actually get in the way if the ponytails come out. Ready?
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
And here we go.
Both guys kind of gauging here to see what the other one wants to do. Another high-level brown belt matchup. Both guys look extremely comfortable. Real relaxed body postures here. John going with a lapel grip, and Darrel just opting to just grab that sleeve that he's gripping the lapel with, and fighting the other hand with his free hand. Oh, trying to get the lapel free.
Definitely not a ton of activity so far. A lot of feeling out.
Darrel's trying to get a hold of the lapel here on his left side. John's shrugging his shoulder to kind of try to keep him from grabbing it too deep.
It doesn't look like a ton's going on, but like you talked about earlier, when you get up in the elite belts, you know, brown belt, black belt, the smallest little mistake could mean the difference in the match. So both feeling each other out, trying to see what their best options are.
And these guys are experienced. They know they have 10 minutes to work, and we'll see how that plays in as the match goes down farther. Darrel trying to snap him down. You got to break his grip before you can snap him, though, or else you're just going to snap yourself down with him. Especially if he's holding your lapel anywhere near your neck, because as his body goes down, he's going to pull you down with him. So it's really hard to really do anything other than just muscle the guy around here. John now has lapel and sleeve control, and they break the sleeve control here. Actually hand fighting here, trying to grab hands. They weren't even going for the sleeve right there.
It's the thing about a submission-only match, though. You know, you can't lose by points, so you have to be willing to go out there and put it on the line a little bit. You know, open some things up, go for some things to, you know, create openings and options.
Seeing John walk towards us, he's got a lot of kinesiology tape on his ribs. I wonder if that's going to play into this at all.
Yeah, definitely could play into why maybe he's not trying for a takedown or pulling guard for that matter.
And if I noticed that as a competitor, I would really try to snap him down and control him a lot, just to make whatever he's got going on uncomfortable.
Yeah, but that's because you're a jerk.
I can be. I have been called worse. Darrel seems extremely relaxed, almost too relaxed here, and that could actually hurt you too. Because the first guy to explode here could actually wind up catching something a lot faster than what the other guy is thinking. Getting the crowd a little anxious here, telling him to go. He snatches up that lapel and pulls it right over his shoulder really quick. Let's see if he does anything actually with it now. He's trying to wrap it around his arm more. Maybe to pass it to his other hand and try to hit a slide by or a step through. Let's go with the lapel. And John allows him to grab it again.
Looks like they're getting a little bit more comfortable. At least trying some things.
They're reaching for each other, but they got to set their takedowns up. You can't just reach and grab, because that guy's going to see the first thing coming.
It's a fact. Again, these are brown belts. But I'm telling you, in a submission-only match, you can't play it too safe, or else we're just going to stand here for 10 minutes and it's going to end in a draw. They got to open up a little bit and make some things happen.
And nobody competes to go to a draw. You want to test your jiu-jitsu and use it to win a fight. Anyone can use their jiu-jitsu to defend somebody, but to actually beat somebody who's defending you there's a lot more accomplishment to that. So that's why we need to be aggressive when we do go out here. There's a time for stalling, there's a time for feeling out, and then there's a time for attacking. And as we're halfway through this match, nobody's really committed to anything major, and it just seems like maybe these guys are a little worried about what the other one might do. And that fear can often paralyze you in a competition too. If you know your opponent's good at something, you can do everything in your mind to avoid that and also give something else up. At least nobody's hair is messed up yet.
And nobody really willing to commit to any certain technique.
Got 4 minutes left in this matchup, and the closest thing to a committed takedown we saw was a trip. But they have to break each other's grip to be able to get in deep enough to get a takedown or even a throw. All right, we completely broke grips here. Let's see if we're going to hand fight or if we're going to try to set something up. And John comfortable just going to a lapel and sleeve control. He changes level, but he doesn't step to penetrate, and it's going to be very hard with Darrel's hand on his lapel to close enough distance to grab a leg if you're not penetrating or breaking grip. And Darrel trying to snap him down here. But Ted does understand that he's going to need more than just a snap to get taken down. Looks like Darrel's getting more aggressive with his grips. Let's see if he uses it, if he gets his grip. Gets the grip he wants. Let's see if he goes for a throw or something to commit to a takedown here. Ted keeps reaching out with his legs for trips so far. And see if he has anything else in his arsenal, because it's definitely not working. And almost paid for it there. That's a missed opportunity there for Darrel. Darrel could have snapped his head down there and wound up on top in the turtle position. Ted's changing his stance up a little bit here, trying to control a little more, it looks like. Just under 2 minutes to go here. Let's see if anyone decides to turn it up.
When you run short time like this, especially in a submission-only type setting, it's when you start to see people kind of, go for big
Jump for an
stuff
armbar
like
right
that.
away. His arm is straightened out here. And he tapped. He got
right.
the armbar here. Looks like his ribs aren't bothering him too much, because once he hit the submission, he hit himself in the body pretty hard there. So maybe that tape was just for show. He pulls his ponytail out right away to show his hair and put his hat on. If I had long, luscious locks, I would probably do the same thing. That's one of those instances where they kind of lulled each other to sleep, and then John exploded into that armbar, and it looks like he caught Darrel off guard with it.